Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Joy at joyphoebe.com. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the different strategies and resources that we use at the daycare to set up activities and different experiences for the children on a daily basis. I believe that this resources is going to help you to support your children while you're working from home, if you are a stay-at-home mom. All this information coming up right after this. Working from home and at the same time looking after your little ones can be very challenging. And even though you're not working from home, but you have these little ones that are full of energy from the start of the day till evening, doesn't make it any easier either. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all the flowcharts, programming flowcharts that we use at the daycare, and also our routine schedules that we also use at the daycare center, and coupled with the daily activities. I'm going to show you step by step how I put those together, and I try so hard to scale it down so that it will make a lot of sense for you to be able to set it up for the children. And I believe that this will help you support your children while you're working from home or while you're staying with them during this period. Let's dive into it. Okay, these are the documents I'm going to be sharing with you. The first one is the daily routine. The one I'm using here right now says the daily routine for toddlers, but they are pretty much the same. We have the one for our preschoolers and then another one for our younger toddlers and our infant room. So this one is for toddlers, but they are pretty much within the same timeline. Then the second one is the programming flowcharts. I'll be talking about them individually, and then the daily activities. So this is the daily routines. If your children were going to daycare before now, they are already used to some of these routines. These routines varies from daycare centers to daycare centers, but what we have done at our own center is to create a block of timelines where children can do different things simultaneously, because while one child might be interested in having snacks, another one may want to still keep on going for in playing in different areas. So that's why we put it here like a block of time for different things. I'm not going to start going over this one line item by line item. I'm going to upload it on my website and put the link in the description box of this video so that you can download it for free. Okay, so going through this and then following it, it's going to really help keep the children in routines, and it will help you to know the time to also take your own break time. Now, like for us, we're having a good weather now. I'm going to recommend taking the children out if it's safe for you to do that, or even outside at the back of your house on your patio so they can play a little bit. But if that is during your work time and you're not able to incorporate your break time into the time that the children go outside to play here, I will be putting together some music and movement songs in my subsequent videos so that you can play that for them during that time. That way they can move their body, they can dance, they can jump, they can do different things that could help their gross motor development. Okay, so that is that about this. Then the second one which I want to talk to you about is the flow charting. Again, different daycare centers use different methods for their, some use themes, some use different things, but because at our own center we use emergent curriculum, we tend to follow the children's interest and their leads most of the time. So oftentimes we come up with these flow charts based off of the children's interest. So, and because I am doing this from my house now, I basically do this based on my children's interests. And today's, this week's, focusing on filling and dumping. Now, we have 4 guiding questions here, and these are: where can we fill and dump, who can fill and dump, and what materials can we use for filling and dumping, and why we do filling and dumping. And then based off of these guiding questions, and then emerges the answers to those guiding questions, and then come up with activities that are associated with the response to these guiding questions. You can look at it in details, and if you like to for me to put together like a free masterclass and show you guys how to create or do a programming like this at home for your children, leave me a comment in the comment section, and I'm going to look at that and see how I can do a video on putting together a flowchart like this, and how you can source for the associated activities that can go with each of these components. Now, looking at this can be overwhelming and maybe confusing to someone that is not familiar with early childhood education and the kind of work that we do as our daycare center. It's easier for me because even as an owner and the director, I'm fully involved in the day-to-day planning at my center. So that's why I can sit down this morning and come up with this flow chart. However, to make it easier, I have really scaled down this flow chart because the one we use at the daycare is big and more experiences than this because we have many children and all that. However, for the purpose of this video, I have really scaled it down, bearing in mind that many of my viewers right now are at home and have little or no experience in doing this. So I don't want to discourage you right off the bat, but I want to support you and give you the necessary tools that will help you look after your children effectively and efficiently while you are working from home or staying at home during this period. So out of this flow chart, I have extracted different activities that will be implemented on a day-to-day basis, because when you look at this, it can be confusing, and then you may be wondering, oh, okay, which one do I do? And you may not even be able to plan ahead of time because some of the activities here are not here because there's no space to fill everything. So I have scaled it down here and simplify it as much as possible for you so that you can be motivated to give this a try. So I categorize it by day, like we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then act exploration, water table, literacy, tabletop activities, and then gross model. Now, like in daycare centers, we have like double these categories, but I have to bear it in mind that this is going to be implemented in individual homes, and sometimes it's just for one child or maybe for two children. So I had to scale it down, but at the same time, feel free to scale it down further to suit the need of your child or children. Now, today being Monday, I said under art exploration, we will be doing finger painting. Now, once I'm done with this, I'm going to show you the different setup that matches these experiences. And then, I believe that seeing the way I put it together in a very simple form might be able to help you as well and motivate you to give it a go. And then for water table, it's just put water, in a water table. And if you don't have water table, you can use any bin that you have, storage bin or whatever. I'll show you a couple of examples when I finish going through this to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. And then for literacy, singing songs and then talking about springs and then read a book. So this you can do maybe, I didn't put a timeline here, but you have to come back to this routine, right? Because for routine, we have meet and greet. You are in your house, you don't need to do meet and greet, clean up hands. Okay, maybe I might have to update this to reflect like specific whatever. So yeah, I will have to update this. I probably won't upload this, or maybe I'll upload this just for your reference for today, but I'll work on this today and then have something new for you tomorrow that will reflect specific things that you could do, maybe like 3, 4, or 5 lines, not all this many stuff, several times, blah blah blah. Okay, all right. And then for literacy, sing songs, talk about springs, read a book. Again, I'm not specific with songs because you can choose any songs of your choice, of your language or dialect, or your favorite songs that your little one wants to sing with you. You can sing together with your little one. And then read a book. I have different books here. I have This Is My Dinosaur. It could have been Was. Grumpy Bird. This is a very nice book. I love you, Sleepyhead. Oh, The Three Little Pigs. The children love this book. I got this on Amazon. They will love this. Okay, and then a dog wearing shoes, my animal friend, and my first picture book. So I have these ones, but you can go through the different collection of books that you have at your home and pick any one that you will read with your child today. And then for tabletop activities today, we will be doing Play-Doh with children's plastic utensils. Again, I'm going to show you how you can quickly make Play-Doh at your home with some materials that you probably currently have sitting in your cupboard. Again, I'll show you how to make that very quickly right after this. And then for outdoor, go outside, let them go outside if it is safe. Please follow the guidelines in your state, province, or country where you live, if it's safe. Otherwise, like I said, I'm going to be working on putting a music and movement songs together that could play maybe for about an hour and a half, that you can turn it on for the children to listen to and follow the rhythms and the instructions in the songs and jump up even while they're inside the whole house. And you can also put that on for them while you're working on your computer from home as well, and which is better for them rather than watching random YouTube videos that probably won't be geared towards specific goals like this one. So now we have finished going through the experiences for today. You can see it's very specific, it's targeted, and the children, I believe, are going to love it. But if they don't like it, that is okay. But the good thing is that you tried anyways, and then you can look at their interests. You know your children, you know your child, and see what you can put together for them. The whole idea of this is to, while we are home, either working from home or staying with them, to have something planned out intentionally for them, rather than them running around the house and you talking, you shouting, and everyone is stressed up. There's enough stress in the air already, so we don't want to compound that. Okay, and that's why I'm here to help. And then for Tuesday, we have the one for Tuesday. We have the one which is tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be doing ice block painting, and our water table is going to be soapy water in our water tables with some small containers and droppers. And then for our songs, we'll sing songs. Then for literacy and language, pretty much the same every day. Sing songs, read a book, and then talk about different things. And then for tomorrow, we'll be talking about garbage, and then where does garbage goes, who comes to take garbage, why do we have to empty our garbage, all those kind of things, teachable moments. And it's very fantastic, because for me in our area here, tomorrow being Tuesday is the day that the garbage trucks comes to take our garbages away. So yeah, you can stand on the window. Don't go outside, please. Physical distancing. You can stay outside when the truck is coming back, and your little ones can look at those garbage trucks, and you can talk about different things around garbage trucks and stuff like that. And then for tabletop activities, we will be doing sorting small items in an egg tray. Again, I'm going to be showing you this tomorrow. And then for gross motor, you can take them outside for a walk. You can play at the back of your house on your patio, or you can put on the music for them to jump and run and then move their body. Yeah, so that is that about that. Again, all this is going to be uploaded, and you can download them with a link which I will leave in the description box. I'm thinking of having a block of timeline, looking at this routine, maybe something that can go from 8 o'clock to like 12 o'clock, which is the time the children take their nap time. Like a 4-hour stretched activities and routines packed together in one video that you can turn on, and the children can follow what I'm doing and then learn from it. And then when it's time for our bathroom breaks, and I'm going to say, okay, it's time for us to go to the bathroom, then you take them to the bathroom, or they can go to the bathroom themselves. Let me know in the comment section if that's something you would like to see, so I can start working on that and have that ready for you tomorrow morning. That way you can put it on for the children to watch and follow the step by step from morning, depending on your time zone. Let's say from 8 o'clock when they'll have their snacks or breakfast, and then we follow bathroom breaks, and then we come back to some activities, and then we go outside, and then if we're not going outside, then there's a music that will be playing so the children can jump. And then that way you can put this on for them to be following while you're working on your computer, just supervising and watching them as they follow what I am doing or showing them on the computer, or you can cast it to your TV, or turn it on your TV if it's a smart one. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. That way you have 4 hours of break that you can focus on doing your job or doing something else, cleaning your pantry, while you set this up for them in your living room where they are within your view, that you can be watching them as they are following the routines alongside with me. I'd like to know what you think in the comment section. So this is the end of this section. And now we're going to move on to setting up the experiences for today. Come along with me. Okay, so to make the simple Play-Doh you can make at your house, is all you need is 3 simple ingredients plus water. You need flour, a little bit of salt, and some cooking oil. So I have not had to use any particular measurement before. I just go with use my eye to measure. Oops, I'm just making a mess in this place. Anyways, for the sake of this video, I'm going to use these measurements so that someone that wants to know exactly how to get the specifics measurement can follow this. So right here is 2/4 cup of flour. So I put that in my bowl, and then I'm going to use half, and that is 1/4 of oil. 1/4 of oil, that's like 1/4, right? So I put that, and then 1 tablespoon of salt. Okay, and then for water, I'm going to use the same measurement for oil, but for this one I'm going to, so now it's the same quantity of oil and water. There we go. Voila. Very simple. Very simple. And it's so good. The children love this. This Play-Doh, when you make it for them, they can stay and play with it all day long. Yeah, so our Play-Doh is ready. Like right now, you can see. But I would love to add a little bit of water, because the longer I stay outside and it gets some air, the more. So I added some tiny little bit of water, but because I have to add the water after I have mixed it the first time, so it's going to be a little messy at first, but that's okay. If you find out that you added too much water, you can add a tiny bit of flour in order to get the consistency you're looking for. So when we do this at the daycare, we wear gloves to do it. You can wear gloves if you want at home, but you can do it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This is so perfect. Okay. Oh my God. Even me as an adult, I can play with this Play-Doh all day, you know. Oh my God, it's so soft. It's sensory, you know. Children love sensory materials to play with. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, our Play-Doh is ready. Okay, to quickly recap the measurements that we use. This is 2/3 measurement for flour, 1 tablespoon of salt, and then a 1/4 of a cup mixed together. You find out that, and then also a 1/4 of water, warm water. Okay, you need warm water. And if you find out that it's a little bit too thick, just like mine was earlier, just add a little bit of water and mix it. Oh my God, look at me. I need to go show you the water table. Here I am. I'm already into this Play-Doh. Anyways, if you have food coloring at home, you can add the food coloring to the water before you mix it with the flour. That way you can get red color of Play-Doh, blue color of Play-Doh, you know, different colors of Play-Doh. Woo! I love this. Okay, I need to move forward from here. And today we will be reading Grumpy Bird by Jeremy Tankard. And for our paint activities, because we'll be doing finger painting today, this master washable tempera paint, I usually get them from Education Station for our daycare center. However, you can get any paint from dollar store, but look for the ones that says washable on it, because that way it's easier to come off the children's hands and also to come off their clothes as well. Okay, come with me. Let me show you how I put everything together on the table. Okay, so the Play-Doh is ready. You can set it on the table like this. For this video, I have just brought some children's spoons for my drawer. If you have rolling pin, depends on your children, or cookie cutters, you know, different things they can use. Even blocks, Lego blocks, they can use it. Different things they can do with this Play-Doh. So you can set it up on the table for them like this, putting different things around it for them. And this table is from IKEA, I think, with the chairs. So, you know, I recommend work with what you have. You don't have to go buy any materials or any furniture for the purpose of this. But the whole idea is for you to be able to set up environment that the children can play, and then intentionally and all that. Okay, yeah, so that is that about Play-Doh. Now, you can leave this and then watch them how they'll be playing, doing different things with this. Once you see that their interest level is slowing down or dropping, then you can bring paints for them. Again, don't bring out too much materials for them. Maybe just one paint or two is enough, and paper for them to, like when you bring out the paint, you can use you know, a plate like this or any small plate and put small drop of paint. Don't leave the entire paint for them. They're going to turn everything out at the same time, but just put small drops of paint for them. And then if you're doing anything with paint with children, I would recommend you move it away from the wall, so that before they go touch the wall, you would have found them, or better still, keep a wet towel beside them so they can use it to clean their hand before going to the sink to wash their hands. And then, you know, it's good to always have something at your back pocket if you notice that they've played with the paint, because especially with toddlers and even preschoolers, you know, it takes us a longer time to prepare things for them, and then they only play with it for 5 minutes. And if you even get 10 minutes out of it, then you're lucky. And when you see that their interest is weighing away from there, you can, the same paper, put pencil crayons or crayon for them. I would say put 1 or 2 pencil crayons and 1 or 2 scissors and 1 glue stick. And then just watch them, see different things. And the whole idea is not about the end product or what they're able to produce. No, it's just about the journey. It's just about them trying to explore, trying to utilize these things to figure different things out. Okay, last but not the least is the water table I was talking about. Yeah, I have this water table. I actually brought it from the daycare. But if you don't have a water table, small one like this, don't sweat about it. Do you have a packing bin like this? You can also use it. Just put water. Don't put too much water, otherwise they're going to make puddles with it. Just put small water in it, because water has a way of calming children down. They love it. And then a dropper like this, or some cups, small cups and containers they can use to fill it up will also help. But I'm sure not many people have this kind of droppers in their houses. This is another one you can use as a substitute. This one usually comes with, comes with Tylenol for children. So yeah, they can also use it, pull it and then push it. They pull it and then push it. Yeah, so that is all we're doing for today. Again, tune in tomorrow. We're going to have some lengthy planned activities for your children, and hope you like it. If you have learned from this video and you like it, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification button. Thank you very much. Bye.